Back again with you all. Good afternoon. This time we're looking at the background scenario. What's going on behind the front? On the front of it, the price for Friday was an increase of 2.4 when the day ended, but really, what does that mean? That's only what we're seeing in front of us, but once we start doing that deeper digging, we learn a lot more. And that's what we intend to do again in this video. We're going to be looking at what's going on. So if it sounds good, make sure to smash like and subscribe, but do remember as always that this is not advice, it's just my opinion. Again, I could be wrong. Make sure you come to your own conclusions, but if you can subscribe, please do. But with that being noted, we're going to dive straight in. And we're going straight to our first piece. And this is coming from Red Bull SM, posted this 1 hour ago at the time of filming, and it says this: it's the beginning. It's going to be the biggest scandal of the century. And when we have a look at what it is a post of, these are the documents regarding the fire. We've already spoken about the fire today, so we're not going to speak about it too much more, but yes, it is all shaping up very, very well. And again, this is speaking about the closed-door meeting at the SEC, which they held yesterday at the time of filming. And again, it's a question of who will actually ignite the fire? Who will do it? What's going to happen over here? Of course, with it being a closed-door meeting, nobody can say for sure. But yeah, it does definitely bring up a lot of questions if you ask me. And it is really starting to get hot now. The more we uncover, the more we find out, the more we realise how big of a scandal this really can be once the light does get shone on it. Now the next piece is coming from this PH_0407, who posted this not too long ago at the time of filming. It's talking about how BlackRock apparently owns 8.3% of AMC according to the data just published by the SEC filing. Correct me if I am wrong. And again, the user's going to say, this explains where all of the loanable shares come from. A lot of people think that BlackRock is utilising their shares to loan out to their short sellers, and who knows if they are. But all I'm going to say is two things, right? Institutions owning AMC, I personally do not think it is supportive to our movement. I think it can be, because when we're talking about the wider institutional market, however many institutions are in AMC, I do not believe that all of them are going to be loaning their shares or shorting their shares or whatever. I believe at least some are going to be long with genuine intent. But obviously we do not know who these funds are. By all we know, BlackRock could be completely bearish on AMC and could be using their shares to loan out. All I'm going to say about institutions is, when it comes to them, their goal is different to ours. They're not here to make millions off the Moass necessarily. They're here to make a decent amount for their investors. So, when it comes to the potential for a Moass, I'm not talking about any institution in particular, but I do not think institutions have the same interests as we do as a whole, because the way they operate is completely different. Just something to think about there, guys. But yes, and again, the second thing that I wanted to highlight is obviously, with apes owning 80 to 90%, as Adam Aaron did say a while ago, even if the figure's at the lower, number of 80%, still think about that, right? Then you got BlackRock being one institution, then you have other institutions, then you have insiders, and it makes you think, what is the actual percentage of the float out there? Are we seeing more than 100% float on the market? It's entirely possible, if you ask me, based on the simple numbers that we're looking at just here. Now, the next piece is a really good question. It's nothing more than a question, a very short one, but it's coming from the user, Chubby Irish Man, who posted this 1 hour ago at the time of filming. Is there even a way out? With all of the crime and covering up of evidence, is there any possible way out for hedgies? Do you think they can actually prevent the squeeze from happening? I struggle with patience and I'm ready to be rich. If the squeeze was preventable, they wouldn't have spent billions of dollars kicking the can down the road. So no, there is no way out, says Bean to Wakanda. And I do somewhat agree with the user's post, right? It's definitely fine to question things continuously, and I understand how some may ask, is there a way out, right? Because we do not want this to happen. But I do not think that there is. At this point, at the beginning, as in January of 2021, it was hard to say where this is going to go. But now, so many things are lining up in a way that makes me think, if this is ever going to happen, right, it's more likely now than it ever has been. And that's why we continue to speak about AMC. It's why we continue to make the AMC content. Because this stuff needs to be out there. We need to continue to learn. And again, like I keep saying, this is a mess. This situation absolutely is a complete mess. But it's not a mess that has been caused by retail. I know they're going to tell us a story that it is, but let's face it, on a deeper level, it just isn't. We never illegally sold shares short, we never created synthetics, or any of that sort of stuff. And I know that they are trying to, spread this narrative, and I hate the phrase, but they are, of retail being the problem, manipulating the markets. But really, take a step back, look with detail, look who actually committed the illegal, breaking of the law, really, who's done that, and then re-ask the question. Whose fault is it? Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you did enjoy this one. Again, if you did, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Gonna be coming back at you in a bit with more stuff, so do join us for that too. But for now, it's a goodbye. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.